Alright, I've got a little goober on my lap, and today we're gonna be, well, I'm gonna be talking to the air, pretending people are there. Hello, goober. There's that goober. Say hi to the goober. Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about Phantom. So, this is a build I'm particularly proud of. I built him a while ago. It was pretty cool. It was pretty, really tall, but I wasn't particularly happy with it after a while. It was pretty fragile. Granted, he's a bit fragile now. He's still made of Legos, but he's a lot more structurally sound now. So anyway, yeah, this is his jet mode. I don't really know what to call it, so it's just Cybertronian jet, you know. 2 rear wings, 2 larger front wings, 2 thrusters on the back. And if you look underneath, you can see the robot just, cleverly hidden away. Anyway. Yeah, that's all there really is to it. You can, if you want, you can add some blast effects to the back. And make it look like he's in flight. So that's cool. Aw, she is just adorable, isn't she? Look at that goober. She's so itty bitty. Anyway. There goes the goober. So, without further ado, let's get to transformation. So first thing you want to do, take the legs, straighten them, turn them. Take these wings, flip them back. Then fold these up. Take these down, turn them around. And same on the other side. Fold these back. Fold these up. Take these down, turn them around. Then tilt these all the way forward. Rotate. Then take the arms, rotate them. I'll move forward a lot, and turn these, and then you turn these, and just angle them wherever. Do the same on the other side. Turn that. Turn this around. You should have enough clearance. Should. Then you take this bit, untab it. This needs a little finagling. Rest that down there. And just rest that in there. It'll kind of soft lock into place. Flip the wings up. Straighten the arms. Turn the head around. Move the feet up. Your waist down, turn around. Get him all situated. And there we have Phantom. And I really like this guy as a character. As a character, he's kind of a serious Batman, Ronin type character. He is all work, no play, as opposed to Straightshot over here, who takes pretty much nothing seriously, so that's fun. But yeah, he is an ex-Autobot. He was basically dishonorably discharged for being too brutal against the Decepticons. Now, some of you may be thinking, oh, but what about the Wreckers? He was a Wrecker, but then Tarn wiped out one of his platoons or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a military nerd. And he grew very, very vengeful and very dark. And eventually started showing less and less mercy until, Optimus Prime was like, okay, this isn't cool, and kicked him out. So, yeah. Talking about the design, he has some very cool little blue armor plating. I just kind of did whatever with the color scheme, mostly navy or, dark blue and green. Although there's some black sprinkled there, and some of the joints are gray, but whatever. He also has a green eye because this is his, I like to pretend this is a battle mask, but his eyes are green, so that's cool. One design thing I'm not a little annoyed by is the backpack, but you spread the wings apart. You could just take it off if you want. Problem solved. But yeah, I don't like parts forming at all. Not a big fan of parts forming, and rough cut doesn't count. Rough cut doesn't count. Okay, it doesn't count. When it comes to weapons, they don't count. Okay. So anyway, yeah. For size comparison, here is Trickshot. Phantom's noticeably taller. And here is Rough Cut, who is also noticeably shorter. So Phantom is definitely among my taller builds. He's also a very recent build, and I had to take apart Accelerate to build him, which I'm not too upset about because Accelerate was getting annoying to play with. Unlike this guy, because he doesn't fall apart every 13 seconds. So for articulation, his head is on a rotation joint and can look all the way up. It's like all the way up as you'd expect of a flyer. His arms have kind of a butterfly joint, but you rotate it up and it's just like an upward butterfly, so it's really weird, but it's still cool. They can go out about that far, because if you try to go out any farther, it starts to mess with this piece right here, and I don't like that. I don't like when it does that. So yeah, he has a bicep swivel, way over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, and wrist swivel. Moving on to the lower body, he has waist rotation, ball joint at the hip, so we got ab crunch, back, side to side, ball jointed hips, so forward, back, in and out, ball jointed knees. The reason so much of this is ball jointed is because, one, I couldn't find room for here other than ball joint, and it was already there, and two, I had another idea for the knees, but they were like very weak. They popped off all the time, so I went with ball joints, and it's a lot more fun. And then he's got foot rotation, and an ankle tilt that goes way over all the way, and also these fins can move out the way if needed. I like to keep them straight out. So, he also has a lot of accessories. So, first off, he dual wields a pair of blasters. So let's just put them on, and you, much like Trickshot's piercing rifle, you just take the hand off, plug it in, plug that in, and yeah. There we go. And same with the other one. That in. He is definitely my favorite character that I've built so far. And, I actually built blast effects for my guys now, so, pew, pew. And there's the dog off to the side who is being a dog. So, after the blasters, take those off. A stud on this hand is like tighter, so I like to try to keep it on the right hand, so the left hand doesn't really fall off as much. I just like it to be tighter. Anyway, so first are his basic energon blasters, or like regular caliber. So I have like 3 calibers. There's low, medium, high, and the basic blasters, they have like regular caliber. Then there's the low caliber but rapid fire pulse rifle, and it's basically automatic. So take the hand off, put it upside down, plug it in, and you plug that in. There we go. And for the blast, there you go. And for the blast effect, it's just pew 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 pew. All right. That's a low caliber gun. Next up, get into some of the higher caliber ones. So first off, we have his energon combustion cannon, or, you know, it's nicknamed the Brutalizer. So, you know, just take the hand, plug it in, and there you go. And the blast effect. And it shoots explosive rounds which explode on impact. So, you know, very useful if he wants to do a lot of heavy damage to a wider area. So it's more of an area of effect attack. And then, you know, his other high caliber weapon, I'll just take that off, is his armor piercing sniper rifle. So you just plug this in, comes a scope. I really think that's a clever addition. Then you plug that in, and yeah, you have a sniper rifle. And the blast effect is a little unique on this one. You know, since it's like a sniper rifle, I like to, you know, have a bit of a longer effect. So, pew. And then, you know, sometimes he has to get it to close quarters. So, I give him a blade. So you just plug the fist on, plug the hand on, and plug it into the arm, and there you go. Oh, dagnabbit. Yeah, that is a part of a little bit of weakness, but doesn't bother me too much because it doesn't happen too often. If it'll go back on. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. Hunched over. No. All right. And oh, hell. Oh, there goes some other random people I've never seen before. And there we go. There is Phantom.